Hare Krishna,
Hare
reading from
Krishna.
the book now. Yeah. Hare Krishna, reading from the book Namacharya, Srila Haridasa Thakura, page 12. Professor Nisikanta Sanyal was a disciple of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura. Although he appears to have deviated from the pure teachings of Srila Saraswati Thakura after his guru's departure, his book Sri Krishna Chaitanya was a very scholarly treatise which pleased Srila Saraswati Thakura very much. So much so that he wrote a lengthy introduction for it, a philosophical masterpiece exposing the impossibility of understanding transcendental personalities by a narration of historical incidents. He praises the professor's explanation by saying, the author has wisely delineated these crucial points in the instructive life of the Lord. Srila Prabhupada wrote, I am glad to learn that Donald has purchased Professor Sanyal's book, Krishna Chaitanya. Late Professor N.K. Sanyal was my godbrother, and his book Krishna Chaitanya is approved and authoritative. Keep it very carefully, and we may publish in Back to Godhead some articles from the book. It will help us a great deal because of my spiritual master has given his approval to this book. Please keep it carefully, and when I return, I shall see it. This was letter to Ramananda, dated 14th March 1967 at San Francisco. Standard Nishikanta Sri Chaitanya, the Madras Law Journal, again mentioned in Madras Law Journal, press 1933. Raghav Chaitanya Prabhu was a disciple of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura. He has written a very nice book about chanting of the holy name of Krishna called The Divine Name with a great feeling and philosophical acumen. And that book includes a narration from authorized sources of the life of Haridasa Thakura. This again mentioned in the Raga Chaitanya Dasa, the divine name, associated advertisements and printers. Dr. Samidananda Das, Samidananda Das, one of the Srila Saraswati Thakur disciples, was one of the preachers sent to London in 1934. He received his doctorate from London University and then thesis from the doctorate was entitled The History and Literature of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas and their relation to other medieval Vaishnava schools. This thesis was later published as a book by the Sri Gaudiya Math in Madras in 1991. In the portion of the book concerning Haridasa Thakura, he writes, according to Prema Vilasa 24, he was initiated as Advaita Acharya, and according to Abhirama Sakaniya, Sakaniya, he was a disciple of Abhirama Thakura of Khanakul Krishnanagar. Krishnadas Kaviraj put him among the disciples of Sri Chaitanya himself, as mentioned in page 298. Therefore, on the point of initiation, there is no universal agreement about who the Diksha Guru of Haridasa Thakura was. Certainly, Advaita Acharya was a Siksha Guru. What to speak of Lord Chaitanya? Abhirama Thakura was an exalted and extraordinary follower of Sri Nityananda Prabhu, who was much loved and received by all the followers of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. Thus, initiator remains a mystery. And is again mentioned in Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura, the holy name, and Thakur Haridasa, Sri Gaudiya Math in 1998. Srila Kavi Karnapura, Sri Gaura Ganodesha Deepika, translation by Kurukshetra Dasa. Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Introduction, League of Devotees, in 1962. The Lord's early life was recorded by one of his chief devotees and contemporaries named Srila Murari Gupta, a medical practitioner of that time, and the later part of the life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was recorded by his Private Secretary Sri Damodara Goswami of Srila Swarupa Damodara, who was practically the constant companion of the Lord at Puri. These two devotees recorded practically all instances of the Lord activities, and later on all the books regarding the Lord, as above mentioned, were composed on the basis of Kadacha's notebooks by the Srila Damodara Goswami and Murari Gupta. It's also mentioned in Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata, Adi Leela 16.18, text and purport, commentary by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura, and translation by Bhumipati Dasa, and editing by Purandarika Vidyanidhi Dasa from Vrajraj Press. Some of these are also mentioned in Sri Ramachakra by Dr. Ramakanta Chakravarti, Vaishwami Bengali, again Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilila, 10.52 and 54, Sri Gaura Ganodesha Deepika, text 176, Chaitanya Charanamrita, Adilila, 10.62 with text and purport, Gaura Ganodesha, text 91, Chaitanya Charanamrita, Adilila, 17.71 purport, Chaitanya Bhagavata, Madhya, 10.1.4 to 1.7, and again in Chaitanya Bhagavata, Adilila 6.142 with purport, and then again in Chaitanya Bhagavata, Adilila 6.237 to 247. Moving on to page 15. Etan Nirbidya Mananam Ichitam Akuto Bhayam Yoginam Nripa Nirnitam Hare Nama Namanukirtanam. O King, constant chanting of the holy name of the Lord after the ways of great authorities is the doubtless and fearless way of successes for all, including those who are free from all material desires, those who are desirous of all material enjoyment, and those who are self-satisfied by dint of transcendental knowledge. As mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 1 and Sloka 11, and this was narrated by Sukadeva Goswami to Maharaj Parikshit. Haridas Thakura used to chant the holy name on his beads 300,000 times daily. Throughout the entire day and night, he would chant the 60 names of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. One should not, however, imitate Haridas Thakura, for no one else can chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra 300 times a day. Such chanting is for the Mukta Purusha or liberated soul. We can follow his example. However, by chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra on beads every day and offering respect to the Tulsi plant, this is not at all difficult for anyone, and the process of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra with a vow before the Tulsi plant has a great spiritual potency. That simply by doing this, one can become spiritually strong. Therefore, we request the members of Hare Krishna movement to follow Haridas Thakura's example rigidly. Chanting 16 rounds does not take much time, nor is offering respect to the Tulsi plant difficult. The process has immense spiritual potency. One should not miss the opportunity. Prabhu, can I stop here?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. One thing that at least what I can say is chanting of the holy name in this material world is not at all possible. And I myself have experienced it a lot of times. But given the busy work, sometimes we find it difficult, but one should always practice the 16 rounds of the Nama.